Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we have a message of the full moon that is coming up on January 25th in the zodiac sign of Leo. So obviously I'm sharing today with you the painting, The Spirit of a Lion, that is deeply connected with this full moon. And the things we'll be talking today about will completely change your life. This is a powerful full moon. Sun just entered into the zodiac sign of Aquarius, and moon is in Leo, so we have a perfect combination when it comes to transformation. So my prayer for you right now is that may every good thing make its way to you. May every good thing make its way to you. So if you're ready, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below of gratitude. Let's connect, my friends, and now we can go further with the message. So firstly, I will read to you what I wrote down today, and so many people resonated with this. It goes like this: the most powerful thing you can do right now is to keep noticing your limiting beliefs and keep wondering how differently you would be without them. There's an ongoing play of awareness that keeps catching the limits and erasing them through questioning until all that is left is a stream of freedom. Like Rumi wrote, be like a tree and let dead leaves drop. So how many of you feel like that right now? Like never before you felt so aware of your limiting beliefs, limiting stories you've been telling to yourself. Like maybe your parent said something to you, or a friend of yours said something to you, and you were like, I don't believe that stuff. Like, I don't believe that. I know I'm much more powerful than that. Well, Leo is reminding you, wake up to the passion within you. Wake up to the fire within you. There's fire burning within you, urging you to do what you came here to do. And then many people say, well, I don't know what I came here to do. Well, you firstly came here to purify yourself of all the nonsense you've been told, of all the, lies you've been told. So then you can wake up to the truth, and then Aquarius comes to you and says, hey, you're ready now. You're ready now, so get yourself together and make a change you've been looking for. You're the one you've been praying for. You're the one you've been waiting for, right? So if you feel like that, you are ready. I want to give you 5 things to know for this powerful full moon and some symptoms you may be experiencing right now due to the present energy and what to do with all of that. So many things that are happening right now. And what I feel as the theme for this full moon is perfection and precision. And I don't mean about, becoming the perfectionist, but more like a perfecting yourself to who you truly are, constantly keeping up with upgrading your personality. So, like Dr. Joe Dispenza says so beautifully, your personality creates your personal reality. I've experienced in my life every time I change something about myself, like the way I behave, the way I express myself, the way I think about myself, the way I present myself to the world, something in my life changes. So I've started noticing, well, what if I truly start treating myself like a being of abundance, like someone who's blessed with life, like someone who loves himself. I've started noticing so many great changes. So sometimes, when I was working on manifesting money, and a few days ago I've posted a video how I did manifest money in my life, how I was working with all these things. Sometimes I was just visualizing like living in a house of gold, because it just helped me to feel it. It helped me to experience it. So I would not be focusing on what is lacking. I would be focusing on the abundance that is already present. And then how can I maintain this state? So Leo right now is reminding you, be in your fire, not in what is lacking. Be in your fire. Fire is light that can enlighten anything you come up with. Anything you get in touch with, you can enlighten it. When you come up with an idea, you can enlighten it into existence through work, through believing, through making it happen. When you come up with a fear, you can transmute it. You can transform it into a better thought, into a better belief it's something you want to do. When it comes to relationships, it always comes to a question: do you have space for a person of your dream in your life? Do you have space for them? Do you have space for the abundance that's about to find you? Do you have space for it? Are you ready for it? Are you willing to make a change? Are you willing to walk as the changed version of yourself? Are you willing to live in the fire? Are you willing to live with passion, to work with passion, to change your life with passion because you know that you deserve it? Are you willing to do that, my friend? So, symptoms you may be experiencing right now: noticing yourself, projected limitations that you still hold yourself tied to them because you're being afraid of letting them go, because you think you are these limitations, because that you think that's who you are. If you're noticing yourself projected limitations right now more than ever, like being aware more than ever of these limiting stories you've been telling to yourself, this is a symptom of this powerful full moon right now that is only reminding you you are not these limitations. Later we'll talk so much about it and how to shift this energy out of your system. The second symptom may be that you're questioning people in your life with how many of them you don't share a future with, which means you don't resonate with them, and in the future you don't see yourself being a part of them anymore. Like your paths are separating. If that's how you feel right now, well, it means you're in alignment with what's happening, with the shift, with the changes, and with your soul. The third symptom you may feel right now is that you're questioning yourself if you're really satisfied with your life. Is that you? Because if you're questioning right now if you're really satisfied with your life, it's a sign that you're ready to become more satisfied if you do what you really feel that you need to do. And it's a bit challenging, it's a bit hard, and it may feel like you're a bit shaky because of that, because you know you have to do it and you're a bit scared of it, but you know you have to do it. This is your thing. And the last symptom right now that you may feel is that you're maybe thinking that life has never challenged you to such a degree that you feel right now. If that's happening to you right at this point, it's because all these limiting beliefs are just manifesting faster than ever before, only to show itself to you what you are still holding on to. This is actually be grateful if that's happening to you, because now you can see your limitations, so you can shift them. So the first thing you need to know for this full moon is that it may feel like there's increasing pressure because all your limitations are manifesting at a faster pace. This is a sign of how rapidly things are materializing at this point, prompting you to examine your limiting beliefs and discover who you would be without them. Like I read to you at the beginning, like Rumi wrote, be like a tree that let the dead leaves drop. Be like a tree that let the dead leaves drop. So my friend, if you feel like there's increasing pressure in your life, it's because you're still holding on to what's falling apart. Let it go and focus on what stays. Focus on what stays, because what stays is awareness, and awareness is timeless, right? Awareness is eternal. And then you can just focus on what you want and keep focusing on what you want, not how much it is missing, but how much you really want it, how much passion you have for this kind of life, how much curiosity you have for how it would be if you would live that life. And then just keep focusing on it until ideas appear, how to make it happen. And when the right idea finds you, the work with it will feel effortless. It will feel like it's just flowing. You're just flowing. So if you feel like there's increasing pressure because all your limitations are manifesting at a faster pace, it's a reminder that your power of manifestation is increasing. And that's what happens. So many people actually wanted in the past that the things would manifest much faster. Well, we're in the time where things are manifesting much faster than ever before. But because we have so much of limitation within us, we are manifesting limitation. So make sure that you unlimit yourself. Examine your limiting beliefs. This is the most powerful thing you can do right now. So examine your limiting beliefs. The second thing, Leo's energy is pushing you right now into embracing your desired expression, actions, and needs. What usually requires boldness in boundaries and action. And this is something really important to know. You know, every time when you recognize, well, my desired expression is not holding myself back, it's actually being myself for who I truly am, talking like I want to talk, and doing what I want to do. Not just something reckless, but something I'm really passionate about. Like if you're passionate about, I don't know, philosophy or science or whatever, go and do it and see what happens if you become really, really good at it. But you will notice some people in your life will just start thinking you're going crazy, and that's where you need to set boundaries. Like that version of yourself in the future is most probably just not around these people anymore, and you just need to ask yourself, what would it take for me to get there, right? What would it take for me to get there? And what are the boundaries I need to set right now so I don't waste my time, right? It takes some boldness, but you're ready for it. The third thing you need to know is that your manifestation of reality may still feel challenged. For those who sense that their desired outcome is not materializing. So if that's you, this is for you. This challenge arises because you might be overly entangled with your mind, which always seeks tangible results for you to feel secure. Is that you? It's an invitation to reconnect with the eternal you, with awareness, the awareness that is currently having a human experience. So it's just refocus yourself, because you don't experience life, you experience what you focus on. So when you focus on awareness, you will recognize that awareness has no limits, it has no time. And you will notice, well, you're just having a human experience. When you're aware and not attached, a rush of joy and bliss flows through your being, through your system. So now imagine how differently you would live if actually this state becomes the foundation of your personality. If actually knowing that you're just having a human experience becomes the foundation of your personality, if joy and bliss becomes the foundation of your personality, well, it's not just something that changes with this knowing, it's something you work towards through knowing this, through knowing, well, you're not your belief systems and your stories and your conditioning and everything that happened to you. You're this fire, this eternal fire, like in ancient philosophy said. You're this eternal fire. And keep making sure that it doesn't shut off. Keep making sure that it doesn't burn out. Keep nurturing it, keep maintaining it, keep taking care of it, keep putting wood onto it, like what you're passionate about, can you do more of it? What you're joyful about, can you do more of it? What you love to do, can you do more of it? Can you love more? Can you love others a little bit more? Can you show more compassion? Just a little bit more every single day. That's how you're nurturing that inner fire. And more you're wiring yourself to this deep inner understanding, that actually you're just having a human experience. That part of you that is having a human experience, this part of you is not aging, it's not dying, it's not just, it's not fleeting, it's eternal. That's who you are. And all this humanness then becomes a bit more divine when you look at it that way. And you start to think, well, if I truly am this eternal self, then there must be a better way to express it, right? There must be a better way to express it. So find out what could be a better way to express this part of you, because I know this is resonating with you, because I know you know this. I know that you know who you are, and sometimes you just forget it. But right now I know that you know it. So just ask yourself, is there a better way for me to express it? Because I know some people could really benefit if I do, alright? Then the fourth thing you need to know for this full moon in Leo is that you may be thinking right now about how to bring your best to the collective only because the collective really need an upgrade of individuals. This is a really important time for you to be alive, bringing your best to collective. Society requires awakening your best in yourself, so then you can bring the best into collective, right? And acknowledging the importance of collaboration and teamwork may arise within you right now, because you will notice, well, great things are never achieved alone. Great things are never achieved alone. So if I really want to live a life of my dreams, well, firstly I need to awaken the best in myself, so then I can bring the best in myself to someone else, and together we can collaborate on that dream, on that idea, on that business plan, on that whatever you have, so together you can make it happen. Know that great things are never done alone. This is the spark of Aquarius. Aquarius is all about collaboration, it's coming together. That's why as we are slowly moving into this age of Aquarius, we are seeing so many individuals just coming together through synchronicity. So many new people are coming into your life. I know it's happening to you. If not, it's time for you to expose yourself to more same-minded people. And when you start doing it, magic will start happening in your life. And you will notice, well, for such a long time I thought I can do things alone, but now I know that I just needed to meet the right people, right? And the last thing I want to give you is that Aquarius is associated with innovation and change. So the sun in Aquarius encourages this, what we may call visionary thinking, forward thinking, and a willingness to embrace new ideas. So really reflect on this right now. I really look at ideas as something sacred, like seeds of divine that are finding me. Great ideas. And I just don't want to accept ideas that don't feel divine. I don't want to accept them, because I know there are divine ideas, like in ancient alchemy, they would symbolize them, they would draw them as ice with wings. Those were crystallized thoughts, crystallized ideas, they would call them. And I know when we purify ourselves, we plug ourselves to these divine ideas, to these sacred ideas that can not change, those ideas that don't come to you because they want to change your life. They come to you because they want to be expressed through you. And when they are expressed through you, you are making a huge impact on the world. And when you're making a huge impact on the world, that will upgrade your life. So, like the saying goes, if you want to make $1 million, serve 1 million people. That's how they think. And when you think about that, you really start looking at the ideas that are circulating in your mind as something like a nutrition. Like, is this really healthy for me? Is this healthy for me to think this way? Like, if this is helping me, fine, yeah, great. But if not, if it is decreasing your energy, decreasing your well-being, then it's a poison. And you don't need poison in your system. You need to let go of it and think greater thoughts. And if you're wondering how to think greater thoughts, well, you know that repeated thoughts become beliefs. So your beliefs are nothing else but repeated thoughts you've been thinking over and over and over again in the past. So now if you want to change them, you firstly need to become aware of them. And as neuroscience says and psychologists say, 95% of our day, we are running out of these unconscious thoughts, unconscious beliefs. And if we really want to change our lives, we firstly need to become aware what we truly believe in, what we are thinking about. And then what helps to me the most is I write down what would be the most unlimited reality I could experience. So I write down a story as it's already happening, the most unlimited reality I can think of right now. I write it down, and then I kinda compare it with my life right now, and I ask myself, what are the limited beliefs that are holding me back so this reality is not real for me yet? And how can I unlimit myself so it becomes my new reality? That's how am I examining my beliefs. And it's a long process, but the process is what makes us wiser. So the process is what counts, right? It's not the ending results, it is always a process. So my friends, if this resonates with you, I'm happy for that, because there's so much of things that can completely change your life when you just pay a little bit more attention to what you've been ignoring in the past, and then just change it for something healthier, for something more uplifting, more empowering, and stronger. Know that when you're purifying yourself, you will naturally start to think more purified thoughts. But if you then don't examine still these deep limiting beliefs, they will be still running your life. That's why you're constantly upgrading yourself. So my friends, I hope you found great value in today's video. I hope you've enjoyed in today's artwork, the spirit of a lion. To anyone who would love to get prints of it, go and check out our Etsy store, I Draw My Passion. The link is in the description of this video. So check it out. Thank you so much for your support. And to anyone who would love to get daily reminders, go and check out our Instagram page, AttractPassion, where you can find daily inspiring messages that can elevate your spirit, for example, in the morning when you wake up, when you start your day. And check out our other Instagram page, I Draw My Passion, where you can find my art gallery. So go there, check it out. See you there. Until next time, one love.